What's up, you guys? It's been a little while. Haven't posted in like 2-3 weeks. Mainly just because I've had the idea of recording like a workout video, but I don't have the proper equipment at the moment. I'm gonna be looking at that soon. Hopefully, we're gonna find out soon. So today, I just want to make a video talking about some self-improvement topics. Today's topic will be gaming, right? Gaming. The benefits, some of the disadvantages. Not necessarily disadvantages, but some of the bad sides, the good sides of gaming. Why is gaming good? Why is gaming bad? How can gaming affect you? And why do you game? So firstly, I want to talk about some of the benefits of gaming. When you play games, you can meet new friends, you can have fun, you can relax. You just came back from work, had a stressful day. You can hop on the game, relax, chill with your boys, chill. That's the main thing, just chilling, having fun. You can also play games that are intense if you enjoy playing competitive, like me. I enjoy playing comp. I enjoy making communications, like comms or whatever. Just having like that intense kind of gameplay. That's what makes me have fun gaming. That's why I like to play games. However, you don't want to play too many games. And the reason for that is because gaming can cause distractions. It can take away time from, your other activities. It can make you comfortable. And what I mean by comfortable is you can have a place where you just kind of fall back to. That's not always a bad thing, depending if it's healthy or not healthy for you. For example, let's say my comfortability place is smoking, right? So let's say I go out and I have the occasional smoke. Or let's say a pen. You smoke a little pen, right? You're just vaping. Some casual. No problem with vaping. No problem. So let's say I just had a stressful day at work, just finished my 50 hours of work in a week or something, just came back home, my girl's on timing or something, just talking her head off, and I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with this no more. I'm gonna just get my pen, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna chill, and I think that's cool. That's a comfortable place. Going to the game, that's the comfortable place. That is not a bad thing as long as it is in healthy moderation. However, when you become used to these things, becoming that comfortable space, you start becoming complacent. Comfortability builds to complacentness, and complacentness builds to decline. You don't want to decline, that's the main goal. Right? We want to improve, we don't want to decline in all aspects of our lives, really. So you can question though, but no way, it's not gonna kill me. It's not bad for my health. Let me give you this scenario, which I use myself. Question something that you do every day that you could think, okay, maybe if I did do this, it would, could do a little better. But it's not like something that's crazy, right? So now picture it as this. If I was a drunk, and I was drinking a lot, I was getting drunk all the time. It costed me let's say $50 a night just to get drunk, and I was still spending it. So now when you look at it, you're losing money, you're getting drunk. You don't feel good for the next 3 days. You start looking at as, what are really the positives of me getting drunk? Why am I getting drunk? Do I want just an escape? Okay, maybe I am escaping, but now I feel like shit for the next 72 hours. Would you really look at an offer and say, okay, I'm gonna pay $70 just to feel like shit? No, logically it doesn't make sense to you. Now I'm gonna bring this to the vape. Okay, it relaxes you. The reason why it relaxes you is because, it gives you your body, the endorphins, maybe not the endorphins, I'm just talking, right? I don't know the science behind it, but it relaxes your body. But the thing is, a lot of times when you take stimulants and all this kind of things that relax your body, it causes your body that naturally produces some of these things to stop producing it. For example, if you don't like TRT, testosterone, all that kind of stuff, a lot of people when they take it, they start getting big, they start getting really strong. But the main issue with that is your body stops producing testosterone naturally. So your body stops producing it. You get off of it, your body doesn't know how to produce anymore because you've been injecting it the whole time. You start injecting it, oh, I don't need to do this anymore. And that's how people get addicted so quickly. If normally after a long, stressful week, I just go home, maybe read a book, maybe relax, sleep, bam. The next day I'm off, I'm cooling, right? I might not be feeling the greatest, but my body will eventually feel better. Maybe I have a headache. Well, maybe you just didn't drink water that day. You know what I'm saying? Think about it logically. So now let's say I go home, I smoke, I drink, whatever. I'm relaxed, I'm cooling, and now I go back to bed, and I'm good the next day. Okay, that's cool. But now what's gonna happen when you don't have that shit? What's gonna happen when, the next day you lose it? The next day you don't got no more fucking in your cart. You gotta go buy some. So now you're spending money just to relax. You're losing freedom. You know what I'm saying? Now your body can't naturally do it. That's how people get addicted. That's why they have to smoke more to get more of a feeling. You don't get that same feeling the first time as the first time. The first time you only need a little smoke, you cooling, right? Now you need 2, now you need 3, now you need 4. Now you're spending more money on it, and now you're reliant on it, and now your body's not producing that natural, you know, natural feelings no more because you're so used to injecting it, and now you become addicted to it, and now you don't know how to stop. And when you try to stop, it feels like the hardest thing ever. And then you question, why am I stopping? I can just keep doing it. I'm cooling. It's not affecting my workload when it kind of really is. One of the big things I have against people who smoke weed, which I have no problem with it. Smoke all you want. If it helps you relax, go ahead. But what weed does is it makes you really complacent. You start feeling okay with where you are in life. Maybe I'm making enough to get by. I'm saving $500 every month for my job. Okay, good for you. But maybe if you don't smoke weed, you start looking around you and start noticing there's money all around you. You can start making more money. Instead of maybe saving $500, which you spend $200 of that on your weed, on whatever, your fun, right? Maybe you start spending that money on building your own education, your own goals, your own skill set, so you can make more money. Now maybe I'm saving $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. Now I'm making more money a month. You see what I'm saying with this? It makes you complacent. It's something that you should try to drop, depending if it's healthy or not. As we said, in moderation, anything could be okay or not okay. Connecting this back to the gaming. So one of the big things I have against gaming, which I do game, right? But I don't play every damn day because a nigga has shit to do. I have work, I have school, I have shit to do, right? The thing is, once you're gaming at a point where it's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, you're just chilling, maybe in a call or some shit, 10 hours a day gaming. Like, what are you gaining from that though? Like today, you might not have a problem with it, but let's say 15 years down the line, you got a kid now, you got a job, you got a girl, you spend time with your girl. Oh, my bad, boys, I can't hop on. It's a date night or some shit. So it was so easy for you to drop the game now because you have better things in life. You have priorities now. Not necessarily better, but now you have other things in life that just block your time. You got a full-time job, got to pay the bills. Now you only maybe playing the game 1 hour or 2 hours a day because you are forced into not being able to play as much as you used to because shit got real. Shit got real. Life happened, right? So you got a question now. Right now, if I'm, 17, 18, I'm playing the game 10 hours a day. I don't have a job. I'm doing mediocre in school. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? If you're making money on the game, that's great. If you're streaming, making content, you're making money, go ahead. Go for it. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that maybe it's not the best option for you. If I'm spending 10 hours a day, let's say this. I spend 10 hours a day having fun on the game compared to I have 10 hours a day at work having fun with my friends. So one of these options, the next day, you're going to forget everything you did in that game. That 20 kill Valorant game you had, that Fortnite win you got, that Minecraft house you built. You're not going to remember that shit 10 years down the line. It's not really going to affect you as much. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to have a bad game. I might have gone a 25 kill game. I might have gained 100 RR today. But tomorrow I'm going to lose fucking 300. So what does that 100 RR mean? You're only thinking about the negative because you already lost the 300, right? So all those good things, like, it's like gambling. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to think about the wins. You're losing too much, right? So, like, why am I focusing so much on a game that is not going to correlate to anything I do tomorrow? Unless it does, of course. But if I have fun for 10 hours working, it doesn't even feel like a job. I'm with my boys. I'm laughing it up. So now I go home. Maybe I'm tired, right? But I go home with $100 in the wallet. And that's only if you get 10 hours, like $10 an hour, you're going to make way more than that. Imagine now, like, if you played the game for 10 hours and got paid to play. So let's say after 10 hours of play, you're going to pay like $15 an hour. You get $150. So now you go home. Damn, man, I made money. I'm going to hop back on a game tomorrow. So now just envision that game as like real world things that can actually help you benefit yourself tomorrow and shit. Because you're eventually maybe not stop playing. People love playing the game. I can see myself playing the occasional game here and there for the rest of, remainder of however long I live, right? It's not in moderation, it's okay, right? Like, think about this. Do you work out? If you don't work out, I recommend you do. But for the people who do work out, you work out for a beneficial reason. You want to look better. You want to be healthier. You want to be bigger. You want to get stronger. Maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe you just really fucking enjoy lifting weights. I enjoy it too. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? When you work out for a day, you're going to get a pump. That pump is a great feeling. However, tomorrow when you wake up, you're not going to still have that pump, right? The pump's going to wear off. You're going to look the same as you did the day before. Just because you worked really hard one day in the gym, you're not going to see those benefits that next day immediately. It takes time. You go in the gym for one day, you're not going to have a six-pack. You're going to get that shit over months and months. You don't see it the next day. You're probably not going to notice it until a few months later. But all those mini workouts you did, that 1 hour, the 2 hour, is going to build up. So the thing is, look at your time. Look at like where you're putting time into. Realize that maybe I'm wasting much more time than I really could be. It's okay to play if you want to play 5 hours a day. But you should also balance it with something that's beneficial. Am I working out? Am I making money? Am I going to school? If you're doing that, there's no problem. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're at least doing good things. If you can at least do something beneficial every day, then you're good. For now, right? Because eventually you might start playing less. It's not a bad thing. You might start playing more. It's not necessarily a bad thing. What I say doesn't matter to you. You can apply it to you. It can be applicable. But it doesn't matter if you don't take the advice. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing I'm trying to say from this is look at where you're spending your time. Look at how this time is maybe distracting you from other things you could be doing. Maybe look at how comfortable you're becoming. Waking up 2 p.m., hopping on the game, going to sleep at 1 a.m., only playing the game all day. Look at how comfortable you've become to that schedule without doing real things, without hanging out with your friends IRL, without maybe going to the gym, without hooping, without eating proper food every day. Look at how comfortable you become with that. Look at how comfortable you become with your everyday life. And look at how many opportunities you could be missing out on because you're not looking at them. Become perspicacious. And that means to become aware of all the things that are happening around you. It's okay to play the game, but don't close your eyes and only look at the game. You see what I'm saying? Look around you, because today might be your last, tomorrow might be your last. You might live for another 30, 40, 50, fucking 100 years, nigga. But don't lose sight of the goal. That's all I gotta say. Word.